What's up guys, Tyzerra here, and I thought I'd make a video because I haven't done a commentary for quite a while, so I thought I'd do one. And a topic that popped into my head recently was, how did I get into gaming? So, I only started playing Call of Duty in 2009, I think it was. I started playing World at War, then got into Modern Warfare 2, and obviously now I've got Black Ops. And, oh yeah, this is COD 4 gameplay, and I got COD 4 for Christmas, because I hadn't actually got it at the time, but I've got it now, and I'm really enjoying it. But that's not the point in a minute. So, how did I get into gaming? Well, I was born in 1996, so I was about 4 at the time, about 2000-ish. I was 4, and I got a PS1. And I used to play Crash Bandicoot, Warped, and Spyro Year of the Dragon. Those were my two favourite games on PS1. I just used to play them day in and day out. And I remember on Spyro, I loved it so much because it was with the portals where you had to go through them and it would take you to different worlds. And sorry about that, I've got a bit of a cold. But anyway, yeah, I loved it because I think Spyro Year of the Dragon, that was the one where you had to collect the dragon eggs. So you'd complete the level or do a task for someone and you'd get a dragon egg for it. And then there were the gems and stuff which you picked up along the way. And I remember right at the end of the game, there was this one portal where you had to have all 150 eggs and all 18,000 gems, I think it was. And I remember I finally did it once and got in there and I was like, yes, I've finally got into this door and stuff. And I was really pleased with myself because I'd completed it and got into this final bonus world or whatever it was, I can't remember now. But the other game, Crash Bandicoot Warped, I loved that as well. That was similar to Spyro, where you'd go through portals, like different kind of portals. They were like these teleporters that take you to different worlds and you'd do the level and stuff. And you'd get the Wumpa fruit and the apples and stuff. I used to love that. Oh yeah, Digimon Rumble Arena 1. I remember I borrowed that from one of my friends. I was supposed to borrow it for 2 days, but I remember I had it for like 2 months or something. Because I just never told him about it and he just forgot. I quite like that as well. Kind of brings me on to my next topic. About 2004, when I was about 8, about 8, I got a PS2, and I remember getting it because we got it from some of our friends who lived down the road, and they were getting rid of it, and it had 3 games with it, so we was like, oh yeah, we'll take it off your hands, and we got it for 50 quid. So bearing in mind each game is about 30 quid, that's 90 quid's worth right there, then plus the actual console itself. So we got a good deal on it, and I definitely got a lot of playing time out of it. Yeah, so the 3 games, I never really played on those. I think there was like Lara Croft, Angels of Darkness or something like that, some sort of snooker game, and Time Splitters 2, but I never really played much of those because straight away, right, I remember one of my friends also had a PS2 and he had Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, and I remember I borrowed that off him for a while, and I played that and I was like, oh my god, this game's so good, so I went out and got it myself, and I had that. And I remember getting to the 2 final levels, something like oh, there was that prehistoric jungle-y type one, I remember getting to that, and the Thieves' Den, I think it was. I remember getting to those and like, yes, I finally got here, because I wasn't too good at gaming back when I was a little kid. But yeah, and another game I got was Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. I remember I played on that at my friend's house as well, and I was like, yeah, this is so awesome, and I rekindled my love for Crash Bandicoot again and Spyro, so I went out and got that. And in case you're wondering, that's the one with like the elements and stuff, where there was the water, the wind, fire, earth, and it was that I think his name was Crunch. It was like Crash's I'm tempted to say like brother or something, but it was like man-made by Neo Cortex or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I used to play that game excuse me. I remember I played that day in, day out as well. oh, what else was there? Oh yeah, and because of Digimon Rumble Arena 1, I ended up getting Digimon Rumble Arena 2. And I remember at the time, because it was, there's an Indian restaurant in the town near me, but before it was an Indian restaurant, it was Choices, which is like games, rental, DVDs, and shit like that. And I remember I had a choice between this Simpsons skateboarding game or this Digimon Rumble Arena 2, and I remember it was quite a hard decision at the time because I liked Simpsons, but I ended up getting the Digimon Rumble Arena 2, and I remember thinking at the time that it was the best game that I'd ever played on, and again I just played it day in, day out for ages. I never got bored of it, and I got Mario Kart DS in about 2005, and I used to play that game so much with my friends. And if any of you have ever played Mario Kart DS, then you'd know that to get a boost, then you could go into a drift and do left, right really quickly, and you'd get like that orange spark and it would boost you forwards. And there was this tactic called snaking, and it's like, so you're on a straight road, but instead of going straight along, you do a drift to the left, then a drift to the right, and go left, right, etc. So you'd stay on the straight road, and each time you did that, you'd get a boost. But obviously, to do that really quickly, you'd have to do left, right with your thumb on the arrows for very quickly, actually. And I remember, because I'd done that so much, and I used to play Mario Kart a lot, I almost got RSI, repetitive straining injury. I told my mum, ow, my thumb's really hurting and I find it really hard to move. So we went to the doctors about it, and he said like I'd almost got RSI, and if I'd have carried on doing it any longer without telling my mum that it really hurt, then I could have permanently damaged my thumb. So it was a good job I told her about that. But also on the DS, I liked the Pokemon games. I started on Pokemon Emerald on my Game Boy Advance. Yeah, on the Game Boy Advance, like the one where you had to flip it open. It was just a tiny square screen. I started playing on that, and then after Pokemon Emerald, I moved on to Pokemon Pearl. Yeah, I got Pokemon Pearl, and like, because my friend got Pokemon Diamond, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll get Pearl then. And we played on that a lot and got a few laughs. And also, a few years back, I got Pokemon Leaf Green, because I'd never played any of the retro ones, and I got that, and that was really good. And it wasn't until about 2008 where I started playing Call of Duty. Me and my stepbrother used to play Call of Duty 4 a bit on split screen and take it in turns online. But it wasn't until Christmas, like Christmas just gone, where I got COD 4, because I asked for it. And anyway, I see that the gameplay's finished now, so I'll just quickly say this. I got World at War in 2009, because 2009, that's when I got my PS3. And then obviously I got my Hallpark HD PVR, then I started getting into Modern Warfare 2, and now Black Ops. So there you go guys, there's about 8 minutes worth of my gaming history. So thanks for watching, like the video, comment, subscribe, see you later.